I live in the Japanese countryside, otherwise known in Japanese as the inaka. One thing I love to do here is go on walks. It's quiet here and we're surrounded by nature, so I thought today I'd give everyone a very short but informative tour of what kinds of things are characteristic to the inaka lifestyle. Let's get walking! First up is the most obvious of them all. You can't claim to live in the inaka unless you have rice fields. Unless, of course, your place is so inaka that your town's economy is too depleted to depend and export rice, so everyone just fends for themselves with their own private tiny gardens, which is the case for me. Oftentimes, if I go on walks in the morning and see someone I know tending to their garden, they'll call me over and give me an armful of vegetables. Yasashii ne. Speaking of food, the next stop is quite the find. I'm not sure if this is a Japan exclusive thing or perhaps if they have things like this in other Asian countries or around the world, but here it is. Yep, this is the egg vending machine. Just pop in 200 yen and you can get farm fresh eggs in a matter of seconds. The rest on the machine tells you it's the real deal. If you ever try walking around Japan for yourself, one of the many ubiquitous sights you'll run into are the Shinto shrines or Buddhist temples. Well, around here we've got both, and they're often pretty close to each other, or right next to each other. After the shrines, it's time to head west, to the beach. Yes, there are some inaka towns that are lucky enough to have rice fields, rivers, mountains, and the ocean all in one. That's where I live, and I have to say one of the best things to do when you're feeling down is to come out here and enjoy the sunset in the peace and the quiet. This isn't the only beach, though. If we just head north, hike up this mountain, take this back path, find the secret stairway, go down this dark and mysterious abandoned car path, trek through these trees, we find another beach with another great view. Today was a little overcast, so I couldn't capture the sunset in all of its inaka glory, but for an overcast day, this isn't bad, right? Throughout this tour, I tried to show you different things to see, but I left out a lot. There are still 3 other beaches within walking distance of my apartment that I could have showed you, but didn't have the time to. Basically, living in the inaka has disadvantages like inconvenience and isolation, but there's also a natural beauty, the calm and the quiet, and the fascinating and strange things that you can find here that also make it one of the most exciting places to go for a nice little walk.